Okay, this is essentially what if in the world of the boys. What if Homelander's son Ryan, through some strange twist of fate, managed to decide to somehow have a healthy output and ended up watching some 90s anime and some 1982 wrestling. We're going to say Memphis 1982 wrestling and probably early 90s Sailor Moon. And decided to combine these ideas into a magical girl anime or manga. And he decided that if he was going to do this, he would have to somehow get a he wanted to get it published. He would have to go through a vault approved filter or VOT. So he essentially went through there, put his own spin on it, made the character Hispanic, put her in London, essentially based her on the original 90s version of Usagi, and made her obsessed with Sister Sage and let's see here, Queen Mauve. And then added elements of the Hispanic Day of the Dead culture and pro wrestling. So we have here is Magical Senorita Cantena. And then, because everything has to have a VOT tie-in, the VOT tie-in for this particular product would be a particular VOT root beer flavor. Sort of a magical girl root beer, which tagline would be according to this. Here, which would feature notes of hibiscus, cinnamon, a hint of bubblegum every sip. And the bonus for that would include a Magical Girl trading card, which would have of course, Magical Girl, the main Magical Girl, Sister Sage, or Queen Mav. It would be a special Vault Magical Girl root beer. Of course, she would drink root beer in the thing. Now, the main plot would be essentially she's obsessed with these heroes, and then her best friend's a girl named Maya. And the main thing about this is she is saved by this mysterious girl. Of course, this is VOT, so it's all staged. We find out there's actually a magical girl group within this VOT UK, being operated by. Her real name is Xena, Ximena. I wrote the plot for this, and I ran it through a AI to create a VOT approved script. So that's what I'm reading off here, in case you wonder what I'm reading off of. So we find I'm basically kind of skimming through here. But anyways, yes. Then we meet Marcia Rodriguez, headquarters of Vault's Magical Girl Marketing, and that's our head for this. So basically, and this is all Ryan who wrote this in the universe. But our main thing for Volume 1, we find out once she awakens her powers, and she awakens her transformation by saying "Vought on, Vought off." So we know, of course, that this is somehow triggered by chemical compound V. But we find out that the mysterious hero who ends up saving her, is actually her from 2 years in the future. So somehow VOT has gotten their hands on time traveling capabilities. But yeah, so in universe, Ryan wrote this manga, and they've done this. But anyway, so yeah, that's the concept for this in-universe Magical Girl manga and Soda. The Soda tie-in was something I thought of, and it's sort of a throwback in history. Because if you guys know your history with the original Blue Beetle, the creator of that actually came up with a fake soda. So my idea was for this, there should be a soda tie-in that Vought would do. Because, I mean, with A-Train, they marketed him with an energy drink. So why Ryan was like, of course, Magical Girl will have a soda. To me, it would just make sense if he's trying to, get this out there. I mean, Vought would market because, yeah, I mean, this is a Magical Girl manga written by Homelander's son. It would probably sell millions. So what do you think? Would you read a Magical Girl a real-life manga supposedly written by Homelander's son, about a Hispanic magical girl who lives in London, who essentially acts like Usagi, and whose favorite heroes are Sister Sage and Mauve? And would you drink the tie-in root beer? Comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon if you're new, and let me know what you think of my idea about Ryan writing a Magical Girl manga based on 90s anime and Memphis wrestling. Alright, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon if you're new, and we'll see you next time.